Hey guys, welcome back. Jake Shepard here. I'm here to continue this little video series about working out the cage system to the popular song by Merle Haggard called Mama Tried, one of my favorite ones. Hopefully you saw the previous video where we went from the cowboy chord shapes to the second shapes in each chord system, system being the cage system, where I moved the D chord up to a C shape, I moved the G chord up to an E shape, and then I moved the A chord up to a G shape. Okay, in the B minor we had the A shape in the chorus. Okay, so to move this up one more shape in the cage system, we're going to take what was the C shape in version 2, and for version 3 we're going to move that up to an A shape. Okay, kind of your standard bar chord rooting off of the A string here for the D chord, which is the 5th fret on the A string, 7th fret, 7th fret, and 7th fret on the D, G, and B strings. Okay, for the G chord, we're going to move that up, since we were in the E shape, to the D shape, which is rooting here on the 5th fret of the D string, and then the 7th fret of the G string, and then my pinky is going to grab the 8th fret on the B string. Okay, so far for the verse I'd have, first thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride. Okay, so we're going to use the E shape now for the A chord, because we were using a G shape, and the next C, A, G, E, yeah, encaged, which is 5, 7, 7, 6, 5, 5. I can't count today. Okay, so for the verse, for version 3, I have tabbed out, first thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Okay, great. Now remember, take this one chunk at a time. So practice that with me, slow the video down. Practice it on your own to a metronome, and then we'll get to the chorus, which now we're going to use since we were using the A shape for the B minor chord, we're going to use the G shape. So the G shape for the B minor chord is rooting here off of fret 7 with my pinky on the low E string, and then fret 5 with my middle finger on the A string, and fret 4 on the D string. Okay, so I'm gonna get fret 4 of the G string too. Okay, we gotta make sure we don't hit that note on the B string. That would be the major third. We get a nice rub there. So, okay, so for the chorus now I'd have, turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, cause Mama tried. Okay, so we'd have a D chord with the A shape, and then a G chord with the D shape, and then back to the D chord, and then a B minor chord with the G shape, and then an A chord with the E shape. And for the second half, it's just the D chord with the A shape, and then a D shape for the G chord, back to the D. That leaves only me to blame. The E shape for the A chord still. Mama tried. Okay, hope this helps. Stay tuned and subscribe. Please subscribe to my Patreon. That's where you get the most out of this lesson. You can download the paperwork. I have it all tabbed out in order for you. Let me know if there's anything you want to hear or want to see. And yeah, I'll be uploading the next versions here shortly. Thank you.